Hey folks, Jason here. We're into round two. We're on the draw again, and let's see if we can run that back. We're playing sort of Esper mid-rangey type thing. This is a good hand, pretty well. I like that it has a lot of mana. We can get our third color. We have a bit of removal, even if there's a trouble land. It's not amazing. I don't love 5 landers, especially because this just gets more land, but we'll try it. It's been sort of a resolution of mine not to keep 5 land hands, so maybe this is loose. I was doing so well until Khans of Tarkir came out, where it's a very, very good idea to keep 5 landers generally. Alright, so this kind of sucks. We get Mesmeric Fiended, and he knows that we don't have much. Depending what he plays, he might take either. The good thing is, if that ever dies, we get a powerful effect. So if we ever like Living Death, we get something back that's really good. Alright, he takes the Necrotal. Fine. Nice. See? Exactly. No, this isn't a slow hand, but maybe he's got some green. Maybe he goes wide with tokens and little things. Maybe he has Bitter Blossom, and like turn 6 we can really get him with Massacre Worm. Dragon Scale Summit. So he's Junned just from his mana base, but you can't just play Moxes off color. So we don't necessarily know he's green. But no play. Okay, I like that. We have a play. Sweet. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what land to play. I guess we just play an island. Well, yeah, we don't want a Massacre Worm just to get the Necrotal. Burning Tree Emissary. Alright, that's wonderful food for my worm. That's not. Yeah, okay, now I'm a little bummed. Because it means we're going to take a lot of damage this turn. Maybe we should have just played a swamp. Okay. So, I don't want to play Solemn because I want a Massacre Worm next turn. You should have played to it. That's dumb. We're going to take a bunch of damage here. He's going to Flame Speaker a bunch of cards. But we get him next turn. Because we kill those two, and then we get the Necrotal, and then we kill the Flame Speaker, or maybe even something better. And when we have the Massacre Worm down, we don't really worry much about the Speaker. Okay, Windswept Heath. Yeah, you can play it. And what? Skull Clamp. Blah. Lame. Oh! Awesome, though. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Alright, well, we get all 3 of his dudes. We don't need to tap that. And we get our Necrotal. He does get 2 cards, but he takes 6 damage just off this. Oh, it just goes to my hand? Okay. Of course it goes to my hand. I was thinking it was like an Oblivion Ring effect, but it's a hand disruption thing. Sylvan Library is fine. Okay, so he has 2 more lands in Taiga. I'm not super interested in Memory Jar here. I'm just going to play Solemn and get my planes. And you know, he is a little constrained on mana, so I'm going to take out one of his red-green sources. Because I'm not constrained on mana. Alright, I think we're in a pretty good spot. He has Sylvan, but he can't really get much value out of it. If he plays a creature, I just Necrotol it. So yeah, we're in good shape. Terminate on the worm. Okay. It's Memory Jar or Venser this turn. Yeah, I think I just like Venser. If I get desperate, I'll go for Memory Jar, but I'm not desperate yet. And we can untap the Grim Monolith, or we can just search up another land with Solemn and keep it on defense. I'm going to tap the Grim Monolith. I'm not so worried about haste. And this way I go for the Throat Up. It's a nice little insurance policy. It would, you know, be fun to... I mean, I guess it could block too, but I wouldn't be able to go for the Throat. And now I can deal with a wider range of threats. Domri, I cannot deal with. But he needs creatures for it to be relevant. And he can find creatures, but he can't put the Wall of Roots. Like, that's not going to do it. Now the question is, do I kill Wall of Roots? I do kill... Okay, he's gonna... Oh, shoot! That was dumb. I should have go for the Throat when he went to equip the Skull Clamp just to make sure he doesn't get it. A little loose. I'm not the best player, obviously. I'm pretty good, I think. And streaming is a little harder. Alright. Shouldered. What does Shouldered do for us? It gets back Massacre Worm, which is massive. It doesn't get us through this turn, which I think is what I want to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Necrotol. Hold up, go for the throat. Yes, you can draw your cards. I won't make that mistake next time. You can hold up, go for the throat, or you can play Memory Jar. I'm just gonna attack him. He's low enough. I don't care about Domri. Now I'll blink that because I don't need to untap Power Stone. I love Venser because he's such dirtily value, and when you get him up there after a few turns of like dirtling around, untapping stuff, reusing comes into play abilities, then you just get this emblem with like an insane impact on the game. Okay. We have Shouldered for that, but we're not really going to get in this turn, which sucks. But Shouldered will deal with that. We can even fight something. It's 5, 6, 7. I was trying to see if I could Glen Elendra and Shoulder this turn, but I cannot. Don't forget to... Oh, creatures can't be blocked this turn. Shoot. Oh well. Let's just blink our Grim Monolith. Alright, so he loses Thrun, and if he gets a replacement, that one we can go for the throat. Skull Clamp is very powerful, obviously. He's drawing a ton of cards off it. I think 6 cards? Yeah. Really good. Alright, well I don't think he'll have another hexproof threat, so... I think we're okay. We can even Ultimate Venser. Well, we really just attack with Shoulder and get in there. Huntmaster just dies to Massacre Worm. Actually, no, he can, yeah. He can kill my Solemn. And draw some more cards, yeah, that's a thing to do. But really, he can't win with how I'm seeing it. Do I want to just go for the throat here? Make him waste a mana? I think I do. This game is over. Let's not give him any more outs if we can avoid it. Let's make it as hard for him as possible. He can still equip here, but then he has to fight, and then he just dies. Yep. And like you fight the Solemn, you draw 2 cards, but then what? He looks for a creature card. He doesn't get one. And I can just Swamp Walk right in. Venser and Grim Monolith has been a nice combo too. Massacre Worm or Necrotol? Let's go for the big one, I guess. So, what do we want against him? He had a bunch of little creatures. Jundi. Okay. Ooh, did he have great green creatures? I don't really remember. We might want Lifebane Zombie. Let's take Lifebane Zombie. And I think that might be it. What do we take out for Lifebane Zombie? Master. No, I get the sense Master would be good. All our flyers are good. Looter. Like, I see the role Looter plays in the deck. I just don't think it's necessarily what we want. I think everything else might be better. I do want to play Lifebane Zombie, so something has to go, and I think it might be Looter. Okay. Looter is a great card. I think what puts it over the edge for me is that it can't block. It can't chump. You draw it late, and it's like not gonna help. Okay. I like this. I think it's a little awkward. It's pretty awkward, actually. But the power's there. If we draw a white or black source in the next few turns, we're pretty happy. And we've got some big power, and we can take out a color or even a land if he's looking tight on it. So I'm going to keep. Maybe a little loose. Okay. Alright, well, he bins my Lingering Souls for me. And I get to cast it turn 2. He can't be too happy about that. That's actually amazing for me. Like, thank you. Thank you, kind sir. Alright, and we got our second black, so Necrotal is live. Skull Clamp. Ugh, I hate it. That's scary. Although it doesn't do anything notably until he has a creature. You know what? I think I'm gonna be really mean here, and I'm gonna strip mine to Swamp. All is fair in Love in the Holiday Cube, I guess. Oh, see, he has a heath. He's fine. Yeah, I mean, you could totally Burning Tree into something here. And then, yeah. Ugh. Okay. He doesn't hit Ufthamri. Gross. Okay, let's just attack Domri. Next turn we get Solemn down or Necrotal if he plays something big and scary. And then we cruise into our endgame if we can keep him managed. Hopefully he'll still be short on lands. He's searching for creatures he does not find. Alright. Wooberg. He's skull clamping the Burning Tree. Coming in. Selvin. Okay. Demonic Tutor. That's interesting. I gotta find our deck list. Okay. I don't have anything that, like, pumps power, though. No. Okay, well, we'll think about it. Yeah, sure. You just have to accept the fact that Skullclamp is going to give him cards. Like, that's just what it does. And that you have ways to get cards too. And that your ways are better than his ways. Because his ways involve creatures dying. Why do you want your creatures to die? I don't want my creatures to die. I want my creatures to live. I want my creatures to fly. Okay, so we probably set that up so it is a creature card. And it is. It's Flame Speaker. Does that have haste? No. Double Strike and Trample. It can kill the Necrotal, though. Which might be what he does with it. He's at... Oh, he kept a card with Library, too. Alright, I imagine he fights. And just kills the Necrotal, like equips Skullclamp and... Okay, no, Gruul Signet. Alright. He could still fight. Oh no, he used Omri, of course. Alright. I'm going to play Solemn, because I'm okay blocking the Flame Speaker with it. Well, I guess this Trample might not have been the best idea. But, if you get a land next turn, you do have Shouldered. So Domri took forever to get rid of, but he's gone. Do I want to trade both my creatures for that? I think I do. I get a card out of it and I get the Flame Speaker off the board. Yes, he gets to turn into 2 cards. I know. Annoying. Blah. And he gets to draw, play one off it as well. But we'll have Wormcoil, or we can tutor and master the feast. Like, we've got stuff. Why? Oh, Necrotal is first strike, obviously. I didn't even realize that. I didn't have to double block. But it was smart that I did, actually, because the trample damage trampled over to the Solemn and not to me, so he didn't get to draw the card off it. Sometimes you back your way into really smart plays, apparently. Alright, I think we're doing pretty well. Hypnotic Spectre. Won't really do it. If you equip Skull Clamp to that, you're crazy. You want that active. And by active, I mean able to hold back my spirits. Okay, he's playing something else. So I'm not sure what else he's considering. I guess we'll see. Next turn I'm fine attacking into that. Oh, Pack Rat. Jesus. Okay. We can deal with Pack Rat. Pack Rat's one of those things that just demands immediate attention. And we will tutor up Go for the Throat to deal with it. First I'm going to attack. Yeah, just go for the throat. So I can't really Living Death this game because he's got some value in here. And we don't. So that'll sort of be a dead draw. A little bit annoying that we had to deal with Pack Rat, but you have to deal with Pack Rat. Especially if he's like skull clamping stuff. You just have to deal with it. Sword of War and Peace. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. That's a quick turn clock. Discard? Ugh. Alright, so I hope he doesn't hit Master of the Force. And he does. Alright, so now I just hope to hit Shouldered. Oh no! Alright, I think that probably sealed this game. Ah. Okay. So we have some options. And they're not, okay. I say we accept that we're going to take another hit from this. And we play Massacre Worm. And And he could actually, you know, hit it. This is going to be dicey. Like, I think if we had played Shouldered, if he hadn't had the Mesmeric Fiend, and if we had drawn a land, which are both big ifs that did not happen. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we're taking 8 here. 7. Because it'll resolve after we discard a card, I think. Yep. That's how he's stacking them. Oh, no. We're in bad shape. That sword... swords are very, very powerful. Actually... Well, we play Una's Prowler. And it can block it. But it can't... Chandra... What's Chandra doing? Just killing one of my tokens? That's fine. It kills Una's Prowler, which sucks. Okay. I was saying... let's attack Chandra. I'm at 2. I get Shouldered, Master, and Necrotal, and he gets... Ugh. Oh, I get Massacre. Oh, sweet. Sweet. So I could just win here. How many, like, small creatures does he have? 1, 2, 3, 3. Alright. It doesn't even die, so he doesn't even get cards off it. Oh, he does die. Sweet. Oh, wow. That was Living Death for the win. Oh, it's amazing. We destroy the plane speaker. And then all 4 of his creatures die, and Massacre Worm deals 8 damage to him. That was the perfect draw to save us, that Living Death. That was amazing. And it's all because he, It's all because he killed my Massacre Worm. Wow. Well, that was a crazy win. Sort of unexpected. I had earlier thought that Living Death wouldn't be good. But then that Spectre just kept making me discard, so I was discarding really good creatures. Yeah, no, that was insane. I didn't expect to win there. I'm very glad I pulled it out. I will see you in round 3 in the finals. Yay.